Tonight, digging for answers.
New revelations about the suspected serial killer who investigators believe buried his victims in a Macomb Township field. Police now say Arthur Ream bragged to other inmates in prison that he murdered 4 to 6 people. Detectives also saying they believe Ream chose his victims at random and that the search site near 23 Mile and North Avenue, police say there is evidence that that area is in fact a gravesite.
You voted for us to cover this as our big story today when we invited you into our morning editorial meeting. Our Team 7 coverage begins with 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaketty's live at the dig site in Macomb Township with new information from family and investigators. Simon.
Glenda, Dave, detectives say they have found new evidence out here, but not human remains, and they expect to be here for several more days. Detectives say this swampy area was used as a gravesite for numerous girls killed by 68-year-old convicted murderer Arthur Ream. Ream is serving a life sentence for the 1986 murder of 13-year-old Cindy Zarzicki of East Point, whose body was found here 10 years ago.
This press conference where they just said a few minutes ago that they have found something that indicates to them that they are in the right area is a surprise to me.
Today, we heard from the older sister and best friend of 12-year-old Kimberly King of Warren, who disappeared back in 1979.
I just can't imagine someone being so evil that they would hold this inside and not give people peace.
Other possible victims whose remains police still hope to find include Kelly Brownlee, a 17-year-old missing from Novi in 1982, and Kim Lauro, a 15-year-old missing from Canton in 1981. Police are not ruling out more victims as well. Investigators say they were led here based on new leads from interviews with Ream and other inmates he allegedly bragged to about murders he's committed.
Looking at the relationship between the first victim that was found here by the East Point Police Department, everything that happened with these other victims fits the profile of our suspect.
Now, coming up at 6, Cindy Zarzicki's father talks about what all of this means to him.